Okay, he has like the Incredible Hulk gene. Like the more they piss him off, the stronger he becomes. What's going on, everybody? I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to the channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you do me a favor and follow me on all the platforms you see listed up here and down here, if you would, please. All right, appreciate it. All right, also make sure you hit the like button so that this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm, and so my videos can keep being recommended to you guys. I want to thank all of you sincerely for putting in the hard work and getting this channel's message out there. We hit 400,000 thanks to you. All right, so guys, this I know a lot of people are getting pissed off at this, whether you like Trump or not. But man, all I'm saying is this. There used to be people that I grew up with that I wasn't too fond of. You know, I might not like their personality and all that, but one thing that I got to tell y'all is this. Although I may have not liked their personality, it was something about them that it seemed like they kept winning. I had to humble myself and go to this person, and I wanted to know the tricks of the trade that he was doing to be this awesome athlete. He sucked, as his personality sucked, but the dude was a killer on the track and field. I wanted to know what was his secrets and what was he doing. And you know what? Turned out he trained at home as well as when he worked out at school. Guess what I started doing? Training at home as well. And that's how I became a monster in track and field. What are you saying that for, Ty? You may dislike Donald Trump as a person, his personality, all those things. But wouldn't you at least want to have enough, lower your pride and say, hey, let me find out what this dude is doing to keep winning. Trump, I want to give you a shout out. I do thank you for the information that you did give me when it comes to taxes. I really appreciate that. I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all probably, what do you do? I don't know. Y'all can ask him yourself. Anyway, Donald Trump, they went out and did their thing. What are you talking about, Ty? This. Trump media stock jumps as much as 50% after DJT ticker debut. The Trump Media Technology Group soared in the first minutes of NASDAQ debut, triggering a brief trading halt on volatility. The DJT ticker is the same one Donald Trump debuted nearly 3 decades ago for his hotel and casino company, only to see it delisted from the New York Stock Exchange 9 years later. Trump Media merger with the shell company Digital World Acquisition Corp was completed Monday. Trump's majority stake in the new company was worth more than $5 billion in midday trading. A New York appeals court decreased from $554 million to $175 million the amount of the bond Trump would have to post to avoid the state attorney general collecting a business fraud judgment while he appeals the case. The share price of Donald Trump's social media company jumped by more than 50% minutes after it began public trading under the ticker DJT this morning. Trading in the Trump Media Technology Group was briefly halted amid the rise due to volatility before it resumed around 9:40 a.m. More than 6.5 million shares in Trump Media had changed hands by 9:50. The ticker debuted on NASDAQ stock market nearly 3 decades. Didn't I just read all this? The ticker debuted on NASDAQ stock market nearly 3 decades after the former president used it to launch his publicly traded hotel and casino company to great fanfare in 1995. The stock was, and y'all, I'm about to try to attempt this word. I've never seen this. Ignominiously delisted from the New York Stock Exchange 9 years later. The symbol pays direct homage to the company's former chairman, director, and 45th president of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Trump Media said in a statement, "We believe that the commencement of trading DJT on the public market testifies to Americans' demands for free speech platforms that reject the stifling censorship imposed by big tech," the statement said. Trump Media's merger with the shell company Digital World Acquisition Corp was completed Monday, allowing it to become publicly traded. Trump is the majority shareholder in the company, whose directors include his son, Donald Trump Jr., and other close allies of the former president. SEC filings show that Trump holds 78.75 million shares in the Trump Media, which represents as much as 69% stake in the company, depending on the rate of share redemptions. DWAC shareholders, that stake was worth $5.6 billion on paper at the share price of $71 just before 1 p.m. Trump is barred by terms of the merger from selling his shares for 6 months, but the company's board could grant him a waiver of that lockup period. What y'all think is going to happen? You think he's going to have to wait 6 months? Despite Trump media relatively high market valuation, the company reported less than $3.5 million. That's million, not billion, in revenue over the first 3 quarters of 2023, with reported losses more than 10 times that amount. The company's website page for financials contains no information. On its last day of trading Monday under the DWAC ticker, the company's shares soared more than 35% after a New York appeals court decreased from 454 million to 275 million, the amount of the bond Trump would have to pause collection on the business fraud judgment while he appeals the case. The company's closing price Monday was just under $50 per share. Trump's notoriety helped make the Trump media deal with the DWAC the highest profile SPAC, Special Purpose and Acquisition Company, merger ever. The company's shareholders may have dreams that its Truth Social app platform would significantly grow market share enough for the firm to turn a profit. Perhaps its growth could even be turbocharged if Trump is elected president in November. But for now, Trump Media, just like the previous company that traded under DJT ticker symbol, is a money loser. They are hating. They're hating. Let me see if I can find another one, because this is off of CNBC. Trump received more than $44 million in salary from the company over a decade, even though the firm repeatedly failed to turn a profit, according to a 2016 Washington Post article on the company. After losing $1 billion, Trump hotels filed bankruptcy. We talking about hotels for. Let me see if I can find another platform that may be talking about Trump. Let's see. Trump's Truth Social debut. There it is. All of them are saying that they're surging. They're surging, rather. Get back here a little bit. Make sure you guys hit that like button while you're here. Let's see. USA Today, they might have to try to make us subscribe to them or something like that. Yeah, here it is. They're all saying the same thing. The parent company, Truth Social Media Tech, went public Tuesday morning. How much is Truth Social worth? Before trading Tuesday, Truth Social parent company had a market value of $6.8 billion because Trump owns 79 million of the 135 million outstanding shares. His stake in the company is worth about $4 billion. Yeah. All of them are kind of pretty much saying the same thing. It was, in comparison, Reddit, a social media platform that brought in more than 800 million in revenue in 2023, was valued at roughly $6.4 billion. For its IPO last week, its stock was trading at $70.9 for a share. It was hard to believe that Truth Social and Reddit are close in valuation. Trump's social media company has been bolstered by investment from loyal Trump supporters, said Derek Hostmeyer, a financial professor at George Mason University. It's hard to come up with any reasonable metrics that would get you to this valuation. What is Trump's net worth? I don't want to get into all that. Anyway, my point in doing this is that y'all, you might as well get ready to hang it up. Donald Trump is going to be bringing in a lot of people, a lot of investors who's going to be interested in making money. I'm telling you that right now. When you guys, if you want to put some type of label on Donald Trump to talk about how bad of a person he is and Trump is bad news, well, you do know that in the stock exchange market, there are companies, food companies, alcohol companies that have bad people that work for them too, that do bad things, whether they want to inject the stuff with hormones, vaccines, I'm not kidding you. Like Tyson laying off American workers while hiring migrants. Yes. But you know what's going to happen? If the money is going to talk, people are still going to invest and trade to make money off of that. So what are you saying that for? You can find something wrong with anybody, period. In this case, Donald Trump has the backing of a lot of Americans that feel that he is America first. So that's why they're jumping on board and doing something like this, period. Donald Trump came up with Truth Social, and it was something that I can tell you guys that a lot of people don't do this. A lot of people, when things happen to them bad, some people fail, they go into a corner, they cry about it, they whine about it, they outrage about it, which is I mean, they can rightfully so. But Donald Trump turned it around and was like, okay, since you want to kick me off at a platform where I want to have free speech, I'm going to create my own. Oh, it's never going to work. It's never going to amount to anything. Trump look like he is winning. Now, although these biased companies, these biased news organizations will put it out there like, oh, he's losing. He's doing terrible. Matter of fact, let us tell you what he did when he did this and when he failed. You know what? If you are a person knowing about entrepreneurship and you're a businessman, failure is going to happen. Failure is something that you learn from. So yes, Trump might have had business endeavors that failed. I remember he had a Monopoly game or something like that, a Trump game. He had stake and all this stuff like that. These things failed. But it don't mean because you failed that you just stop pursuing other avenues, which is what he's doing. I'm going to just put it out there and throw it out there and tell you, I highly doubt that Truth Social is going to fail. Because for one, that's why, like what Elon Musk, look what Elon Musk did with Twitter. And now Donald Trump has Truth Social. We don't know what might happen in the future to where things are going to be messed up to where all of a sudden you can't say certain things on Truth Social, But then you do know that Donald Trump is for free speech. And there's a lot of us out there, Americans, who are for free speech. We don't believe in this thing that, hate, what the heck is hate speech? Well, I read something. They said this about me. Y'all, when I went viral, do y'all know what people said about me? I didn't even go and read to know about it. I'm having people tell me. And I'm like, look, I don't even care. I don't care. But what if I looked at these comments? I can't believe they said I'm not a father. Wait, what? He said, oh, man, now they saying I'm not even married, man. I can't even get ahead. Black people can't do nothing good because they said I'm not even married. Look at this hate speech. Now, they called me a stupid coon. I don't care. So what I'm saying that for, yes, the ones who hated on me, yes, I welcome y'all to do that. Why? Because I believe you should be able to say what you want to about me. It does not matter. It's up to me whether I'm going to accept that. It's up to me whether I'm going to respond to that. And I tell people, I'm not going to have no offenses on that. You want to know why? I can only be offended by those people I love. I can only be offended by those that I love. If I don't love you and know you enough to even love you, you can't offend me. That's it. So what I'm saying that for is that if he's going to have Truth Social out there to where you can say what you want to on the platform, I don't care. So you're telling me, Ty, if somebody called you the N-word and Donald Trump let us stay it up, you wouldn't have a problem with that? No, I wouldn't. Keyboard warriors, they find other ways of calling you the N-word anyway. They call you ninja. They'll actually spell out N, then they put dash, W-O-R-D. That's what you are, Ty. But how to spell the N-word itself, nigger itself, I don't care. I do not care. They can sit there and phrase it a different way. You know what? You are the equivalent of what people were when they came across the transatlantic slave trade. That's what you are. I don't care. See, because the thing is, I'm not the one that's spewing that hatred out, which means I don't have that in my heart, which means I don't have an issue. Boom. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think of this. I think this is a huge smack in a lot of the dang on liberals' face, a lot of the View, MSNBC, a lot of hardcore left-leaning people, period, probably are losing their goddamn own minds right now. Yeah. Anyway, and plus, Donald Trump, I appreciate the invitation that you extended out to me to join Truth Social, which I am. I got too many platforms on here right now, and I can't even operate them all. I do this all on myself. Y'all, I do all my editing, music. I do that by myself. I don't have a team like other YouTubers do or content creators that does this for them. I don't. I'm one of those weird people. I like to do things myself. I was that kid that if you said here, I'm like, here, I want to do it. I want to be able to do this stuff myself, which is why I do things around my house, with my vehicles. I'm weird like that. A lot of people who are in medicine is. Anywho, with that being said, let me know what y'all think of this, ladies and gentlemen. We, again, have reached 400K because of the hard work y'all put in, but y'all know I'm still going to tell you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the thumbs up button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. That way, you will constantly get recommendations from my channel to you and get into those cell phones and encourage somebody to subscribe to the channel. What do you mean, Todd? You all have a contact list in your cell phone, right? Some of you have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. DM somebody that you know would benefit from this channel, just one person, and encourage them to subscribe to the channel after checking it out, all right? I want to hear what y'all got to say about this because I know some liberals are going to be pissed. And let me let y'all know this one last thing. I don't delete comments. I don't. YouTube's AI, YouTube's community guidelines, they do all that. I don't. Those that disagree with me and want some bad things to say, I will let y'all comments be up there. I don't care. Y'all take that up with YouTube. They're the ones that's taking y'all comments down. I'm not doing any of that. I promise you I'm not, because I don't care. With that being said, folks, I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.